I'm Corey, founder of Auto Advisor. One short part stalls the whole bay, and you find out after the shelf's already empty. So we built a parts desk agent that sees the shortage coming and orders the part before you ever notice. This is the parts desk agent. It's the part of your shop that sees the shortage coming and orders the part before you ever notice it's low, without asking you to throw out a single thing you already run. Let me show you what it does and why the answer is almost always to add AI, not replace your software. Let's start with the part that wasn't on the shelf. A car's up on the lift, the job's half done, and the one part you need isn't in stock. Now the whole bay is stalled and a paying job is just sitting there. React too late and you're paying a rush premium to overnight it, or you're calling the customer to push the job. Either way, it costs you. And the old min-max alert doesn't save you. It fires after the shelf is already empty, a reminder of a problem you already have, not a warning of one coming. So let's meet the agent that orders ahead. What is a parts desk agent, really? It isn't a louder, low stock alarm. It looks forward at the parts your upcoming booked work is about to consume and gets ahead of the shortage before the shelf runs dry. It forecasts demand from a real signal, the jobs already on your schedule, and what they'll consume, not just today's shelf count. When projected stock dips below a safe line, it drafts a purchase order to the right vendor with the right lines and quantities, ready before you ever ran short. And here's the safeguard that matters. Every order carries an idempotency key, so a rerun can never accidentally double order. Run it twice, and you still get exactly one purchase order. But it does more than draft. Here's what it actually does. Every order it drafts is tied back to the demand that triggered it, so you can always see exactly why a part was reordered. And you decide how it runs. It waits for your approval on every order. Or, once you trust it, it submits them on its own and logs every one. Every part runs the same disciplined path, so the shelf is stocked before the job ever needs it. Now, here's what makes it more than a forecast. It learns your shop's real consumption. It watches what you actually use and tunes your reorder points to match. So the levels reflect this shop's real demand, not a number somebody typed in once and forgot. And the way it learns is simple and safe. The shop's real usage moves the number. A human approves the change. From then on, it holds the smarter level. It never quietly changes your stocking strategy on its own. It proposes, a human approves. The shelf stays yours. And it doesn't work alone. The parts desk agent is one of a crew, around 15 specialists across your shop. While the others book bays and run the numbers, this one makes sure the part is always there when the wrench needs it. The point was never to replace your parts manager. It's to take the reactive, premium-priced emergency buys off their plate and turn them into quiet, scheduled replenishment. Now the question this whole video is really about. Should you rip out your shop software and start over? Almost never. The smart move is to add a layer of AI on top of the system you already run, because a migration is risk, downtime, and retraining you don't need. The parts desk agent is the perfect example. It reads your existing inventory and your existing vendors and drafts orders into the flow you already use. Nothing gets torn out. And the guardrails are the design. Your data stays yours, isolated to your shop, never used to train a public model, never shared with the shop across town. So here's the before and the after. Before, you're firefighting. Rush orders, stalled bays, a parts manager chasing shortages they found out about too late. After, the part is just there. The shelf stays ahead of the schedule, the rush premiums fade out, and the bay never stalls waiting on a box that should have been ordered last week. and it shows up where it counts. Fewer stalled bays, fewer rush premiums, more jobs finished on time with the same crew. One last thing, why it's built this way. AutoAdvisor was built by Corey Salisbury, with engineering experience at Tesla, SpaceX, and Rivian, where an automated system has to be safe, can never double act, and always keeps a human in the loop. The lesson that stuck with me was simple. You don't rip out the system that works. You put a smarter, safer layer on top of it. That's the whole design. Run it right, and it's your same shop with the same software, about 40% more efficient. Augmented, not replaced. If you want to see the parts desk agent order ahead of a shortage on a shop like yours, there's a live demo. No login, nothing to install at autoadvisorpartners.com. That's life after the system. The busy work handled, and your team free to do the work only people can do. See it on your shop floor at autoadvisorpartners.com.